Hello everyone, Sky here, doing another Cooking with Sky. Tonight, we have vegan spaghetti and meatballs. So yeah, we're gonna do our Gardein, I think that's how you pronounce that. Meatballs, it's right there's probably the best view. Meatless meatballs. So we're gonna try that out. So, to begin, my nose is running out. I just touched my eyes after slicing jalapenos, so my eyes are like all like really messed up right now. We're gonna chop up the carrots. Now it says to finally dice the small pieces. I am following sort of recipe for the sauce at least. I am unmuted. Yeah, I'm good. Just make sure we're picking me up all right. So I want to kind of get these very finely diced. That's a big chunk. Hopefully the music's alright. Hey C4. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's dripping right now because I just touched my eyes with jalapeno hands. You know what? I want to use a different knife for this. I'll use this knife's better for this. Slice that in half. So I already peeled the carrots. Wish I had better lighting for my face. I think I did try. I think this one worked alright last week actually, or last time I streamed. If I did that, yeah, that helps. Might be a little bit more laggy, but hey, whatever. It works. So I keep the stem part off. Oops, I'm spilling. So you want to finally dice up these carrots. The very small pieces. Without making a mess everywhere else. Hey, Ava. Well, so far I'm using carrots for the sauce, so how Italian is that? For the gravy, I should say. Is that Italian to use carrots in gravy? Could use a food processor. Yeah, I just have the orange ones, whatever. The normal ones. I have a 5-pound bag of carrots. I need to use it up. Probably won't need this many carrots, to be honest with you. Because this one's better for cutting carrots. This one's actually better for dicing vegetables. It's more or less. It's good for chopping vegetables, I should say. The other one's probably a little bit better for dicing. This is probably gonna be a pretty long stream if I didn't do this prep beforehand. Since I didn't do prep beforehand, is what I mean. I'm missing chat. I wish we had more purple carrots here. Purple carrots are really good. I like those. You can get different color carrots pretty easily. Just gotta find the right grocery store. They might be smaller carrots, not larger ones. You can grow your own. Carrots are usually fairly easy to grow. Thought about growing some myself, but I can't grow everything. Not until I have more of my garden figured out. Soil prepped. Alright, that's probably enough carrots there actually. I know I'm making a lot of sauce, but that is a lot of carrots. Let me see how much that is. Where's my measuring cup? Clean that out. Oh, I gotta put my apron on. Forgot about my apron. That's one of the most important parts. Yeah, they taste slightly different. I like the purple ones, so. I'm actually allergic to raw carrots, I think. Maybe? I don't know, we'll see. Well, we won't see, since I'm cooking them. I'm not gonna eat the raw carrots. I eat raw carrots in like salads and stuff. That's pretty much the only time I ever eat raw carrots. I don't eat like carrot sticks or anything like that. I'm spilling again. Is the music alright with my voice? Like, can you hear me alright with the voice, the music in the background, and here's the music when I'm not talking? I don't want the music to overpower my voice, and I don't want my voice to just completely block out the music. Turn up your mic. Okay, my mic, okay. We can do that. How's that? Is that any better? I know the music's kind of changing sounds right now, but we'll see once the song changes. I do kind of mumble a lot. So that's about just over half cup, almost 2/3 cup. How much does it call for? Let's see here, we need ½ pound of carrots. Just about 1.5 cups. Okay, so I'll actually need a full cup. Okay, fine. So we'll probably use all these carrots then. Probably should use a food processor to make this easier. But then I would have to clean the food processor. I'm not about that life. Okay, good. Place those up. I keep getting like not copyright claims, but I keep getting my streams muted. I think it's some music on here is not royalty free, even though they're supposed to be, or Twitch just thinks it is. I know Approaching Nirvana songs pop up on here often. I'm not sure if their music is completely royalty free. I try to do only things with instruments, not vocals. So, of course, the vocals kind of detract from the stream too much, so. Can't see my handsome face. Did my camera go out again? Yeah. I've been having issues with this. I think I have to update the app that I use. There we go. Sort of. That's a terrible thing. Why is it like that? Come on, dude. Why are we messing up? Oh, okay. It's like cutting in and out. Yeah, let me restart the app. Okay, we good? Sort of. Yes, no, maybe so. It's very laggy. Very laggy. Okay, that seems to be somewhat stable. What's my, I am dropping some frames. I know that they put out an update, and I don't think this is my Kindle Fire one, so I think that's not reading the update. Let me see if I could find how to update that real quick. Play Store. Let's see here. Apps. What? Oh wait, here. This is where I go. Notifications. Yeah, I just saw it cut out again. Hold on, technical difficulties. My apps and games. Yeah, I need real cameras, that's true. This one is my Moto G4. This one's my Moto G6, and the other one's my Kindle Fire. Well, this isn't even loading this stuff. Let me take this down. I'll get this figured out. Hold on. There's not an update for that. There's an update for Discord and Twitch. don't know what the issue is. Hopefully that fixed it, whatever it was. Alright. Seems to be alright. Need to lower this. Do that. Yeah, that seems to be better. More or less. Alright, back to the Dyson. This fall off. Let me get back to our Twitch dashboard. Check, see what you guys are saying. Still spilling everywhere. That's about a cup there. That's probably all I'm gonna do, actually. I don't think I need more than a cup. Still a little laggy. I think it's my actual stream. Because even this camera's a little laggy. But yeah, there it goes again. What is the issue? I've never had this issue. Yes. Restart. Even on the actual, like, picture on here, it's lagged out. I don't know what the issue is. Is it the quality? That could be it. It could be this light. See if that's what it is. Nope, still kind of doing it. Yeah, I'm dropping major frames. Nope. Froze out again. Might not be able to do face cam anymore. Alright, see ya, Ava. Thanks for stopping by. It's probably gonna be a long stream, so I'll probably be here for a while. Unless all my cameras just die. Yeah, I'm gonna move this. See what happens. So I know when I had it over here before, wasn't sound bad. So the bane to my existence, I still didn't put on my apron. What's the point of it? Alright. Let me get my apron on. Alright, that seems to be more stable that way. Won't be able to have my face right up against the camera. So I'll do my best to look at the camera when I'm talking, especially if living process comes in. It's one of my followers who is deaf. So yeah, closed captioning is terrible. I'll have to figure that out with my camera so I can move it back over here again. But yeah. Alright, that's probably going to be it for the carrots. Let's get our peppers and our garlic sliced and chopped. Well, chopped and sliced and all that. Sliced and diced. So this is our very potent jalapenos. Because they're very old. So it's going to add some heat to our sauce. I will not touch my eyes until I wash my hands this time. That was torture. Like, if you ever want to torture someone, like, cut a bunch of like jalapenos or like onions and stuff and like just touch someone's eye. That's like the ultimate form of torture right there. Plenty of jalapenos. A little bit of carrot mixed in. Set that back there. Slice these into thin strips. Then we'll dice them up. Probably should sharpen this knife. I haven't sharpened this one in a while. We're gonna add all the peppers in at the same time. Cinnamon roll. Cinnamon roll. That's probably not vegan. There's probably vegan recipes for that actually. There's vegan recipes for everything. And the garlic. Got the clove back here. Saw a pretty neat trick. Cut off the tip, tail end tip. It peels super easily. That's pretty nifty. That's finely diced. After those very garlicky mashed potatoes that I made, cauliflower mashed potatoes, just every time I like chop garlic or use garlic, I just like instantly get heartburn. Just from the memories. I think that's all the garlic we're gonna do. Alright, so we're gonna do this in our saucepan, not our frying pan. So yeah, boom. Yeah, that's kind of showed off. I'm going to do over there though. Can't see it. Alright, look at the recipe to make sure we do this right. Heat olive oil at medium heat in a large, wide, non-stick skillet or saucepan. We're using our saucepan. Medium to high. Olive oil, just a touch. It's probably more than just a touch, but whatever. Add the carrots. Cook stirring until tender, 5 to 8 minutes. Then we add the garlic. Then we'll add the peppers. Actually, I think I'll add the peppers at the same time. Maybe I'll add the carrots first, let that kind of get in there, and then I'll do the peppers. That'll be right. Things we'll also need for after that: cook stirring until tender, 5 to 8 minutes. Add the garlic. Cook stirring for 30 seconds till 10 minutes until the garlic begins to smell fragrant. Add the tomatoes and their juices. We got diced tomatoes, 2 cans of diced tomatoes. Hopefully that's gonna be big enough pot for all that. Add the tomatoes and their juices. Sugar, basil. I don't have a basil sprig, but dried basil, or whatever. Salt, tomato paste, and oregano. I don't have oregano either, but I do have rosemary. So I'm just gonna throw that whole sprig in there. Alright. So it's getting nice and hot. Let's go ahead and dump the carrots in. I'll just hold off on a second. Wait, just a minute more. I'm stepping on diced carrot, sticking to my socks. Alright, add the carrots. Yeah, hear that sizzle. Kind of stirred in there. Let's see, where is my wooden spoon? Oh, up here. That's right. Forgot that I didn't clean that yet. Grab my rack here. Alright. Wooden spoon. Just kind of stirred. I know you can't see this, but carrots. I think I do want a little bit of garlic, more garlic. I'll do 2 cloves. This one's a little one. We'll do 1 and a little one. Very tough garlic. Stir carrots again. They're becoming mush. Let's go ahead and add our peppers. Stir that in. Turn the burner down. I think I'm too hot. I'm too hot. Probably should have used food processor. These carrots are too chunky. It'll be good though. And add our garlic. Stir that in. Let's go ahead and open our cans. Is that magnetic? I just realized that's magnetic. Cool. So 2 cans of diced tomatoes with the juice. Actually, I think I'll just use, yeah, we'll use juice. Damn, I hope I have enough room for all this. Stir that. Very chunky diced tomatoes. So you see everything. Mixture there. It's already starting to look like sauce. Gravy. And then, so that was Happy Harvest brand. This one's just Publix brand. We'll see which one's better. The Happy Harvest is very chunky diced tomatoes. This one is, oops, that usually doesn't happen. This one seems a little bit more broken up. Yeah, that's definitely more broken up. Alright. Tomato paste, probably just use one today in tomato paste. Actually, no, we'll use 2. Usually, tomato paste doesn't come out, so I have to use a knife. Grab a plastic knife. Use one. We'll see how much this fills up. I'm trying to make a lot of extra sauce, like more than what I'm going to use for tonight, because I have more pasta, and I'd like to have extra pasta sauce to make more pasta for another time this week. And I'll just jar up my sauce, what I make. Is there a couch in my kitchen? No, I asked my chair if that's what you're talking about. The corner right there. It's my chair because my computer's in my kitchen right now, so whenever I want to play games, I just have to sit in here. Except for my PS4, I do have my PS4 in my office. Okay, see if we can stir this. Yeah, this is definitely a one tomato paste sauce. Trying to stir this in. It's hard to stir it in. There's not a lot of room in this pot. This sauce looks good though. Oops. Yeah. I'm not spilling it everywhere. Give you a good view of the sauce. Here, maybe that one's better view. Very, very full pot. Okay, and let me... Rosemary, it's just gonna drop in. No, let's put that in there. Salt. Probably should stir the salt in actually. Hold off on the rosemary for a second until I get the basil and salt and all that in there. Basil. Like almost like in the shot with my head. Use tons of basil because we love that stuff, and we don't have actually any basil plants yet because it's too early. More salt. I keep forgetting the new pepper shakers out of my car. This one's almost empty. Okay. We are gonna add pizza seasoning because it's got the Italian herbs in there. Little bit of crushed red pepper. Just a tiny bit. A little bit of garlic powder, even though we have garlic in there. And ground cloves. Just a little bit of that. And ground coriander. And some Tuscany blend seasoning. And stir, because it's starting to boil. Wish I had like actual basil leaves. Okay. Put the rosemary back on top. Cover with our lid. Lower down to kind of low. Simmer, I mean. And that is how I make pasta sauce. Get this stuff transferred over to the sink. Clean those out. Let's see here. Save that for another day. So we have this edamame spaghetti. Wanted to try that. It's got 24 grams of protein in it per 2-ounce serving. There's 4 servings per container, so there's 8 ounces of pasta, which we will use all of it. Let's go ahead and get our water boiled, I guess. So this is how, like normal, bring 8 cups of water to boil. Add 8 ounces of the spaghetti, that's the whole box. Reduce heat and simmer. Yeah. For 35 minutes. Rinse, strain, and serve. So that's kind of fairly short, so we won't do that right away. So we still got our meatballs. They say you want to do your meatballs in a frying pan with the sauce. So what we're going to do is we're going to make the sauce, and then we will add a little bit of it to our saucepan for how much that we're going to be doing for our meatballs. The rest is going to go in the jar. And then once we start on that process, we'll start on boiling water and stuff like that. For now, I am going to use this other pot for rice, because I'm going to make some white rice while I am doing this. If I can get the lid open on this rice canister. Oh, that one was easy. Maybe it was a different one that was stuck. Let me clean out my measuring cup so we can do this properly. This. So we're making our spaghetti and meatballs tonight, but we're also going to make white rice. And we're just going to save that and refrigerate it. And we'll either do a stir fry or we'll do a black bean bowl with them, with the leftover rice. Probably a black bean bowl, because that's something that's easy. I can just take the rice to work and then just take the can of black beans to work as well and just heat up the can of black beans and then dump it all together. There's my towel. Oh, I hurt my back. Okay, so I think I want to do about 2 cups of rice. I'll have to clean them, rinse them in this pot. I don't have one of those really cool, nice, like rice cleaners or rice cookers or anything. So I just put them in the pot, clean them in the pot. So that's 1 cup. Let's see me dumping the rice in. Cool. Most exciting part of the cooking stream. So that's 2 cups rice. So let me clean that. It's going to be a process, so it might take a while. It's cold water. Stir that up. I have a strainer, just it's not small enough for the rice. I don't have one of those, whatever they're called, rice things. I forget what they're called. Okay. We're gonna rinse our rice twice. Maybe 3 times. Still pretty cloudy in there. Alright, that should be good. Just do a little bit of water on that. Just a quick 3rd rinse. I think that 3rd rinse is good enough. It's like grits almost. Alright. So they say 2 parts water per 1 part rice. Probably should just use the whole thing. Oh well. But I have learned not to do that. I have learned to do 1.75 water to 1 part rice. So that's 1 cup. So 2 divided by, not 2 divided by 2, 2 divided by 1.5. Something like that. I think that's the right way to do that math. Two cups. Let's rice off the sides of the pot. Make sure that's all in the water. It's probably like 1.5 cups. Water is good enough. Oh, that might be too much water there. It's like 1 quart of water, which is 4 cups of water actually. Well, I guess that's water displacement. I'm gonna drain some of that water. I feel like it's too much water. stir my gravy. Alright. I think that's good enough. Guess we could do it. No, mix one of that one. Kind of quickly get that to a boil. I guess we leave the rice off, or that off of it. So, let's just kind of stir it a little bit. And then add some salt. Check on our pasta sauce here. It's looking good. Up, but simmer some more. Okay, so we're getting our rice to a boil. Like puzzles. Yes, I'm gonna do a puzzle stream one of these days. Eventually. Let me put this rice back. That's barely a cup there. That's probably like half a cup, if anything. Oh well. I do have another bag of rice that we can add to that. I bought half a pound of chia seeds today. I didn't realize how light chia seeds were, so I probably should have gotten a pound. And I got a pound of cashews. Cashews are kind of heavy, so that's not as many as I was hoping for, but pretty good. Get bulk cashews. They were on sale, so. I also bought 2 avocados, but by the time they reached my house, they were already cracked. So I put them in the refrigerator, and I'm going to try to use them up this week. That's why I'm making the rice right now. If I do a black bean bowl, I'll take an avocado using that. And I bought some Roma tomatoes and red onions, so I can use a lime and kind of make that into some sort of salsa type thing with my black bean bowls. Okay, so that rice is getting boiling. The sauce is simmering. I'm trying to think if there's anything I'm going to go ahead and do. No, I think I'm good. Cilantro would be nice. I have a cilantro plant, but it's just now kind of putting out. That's not how what chia seeds are. That's funny. I don't know what to do with this carrot stick. I peeled it already. I should probably use it for something. Maybe I'll put it in with some of my rice or something like that. Chop it up, have chopped carrots. I'll probably steam it. Steam the carrots when I do the boiling water. That's what we'll do. Wipe this down. Yeah, so I was at that, when I went to go get tested tonight. My appointment was for 6:09. And on my way over there, I was trying to get there early. Because I don't know how busy they are. I've never been there before. But didn't want to lose my spot. So on the way there, I get the call to kind of like do the triage sort of thing, like how much do you weigh, how tall are you, what's your date of birth, are you allergic to anything, stuff like that. So I'm like driving while holding my phone. I don't like driving and talking on the phone. so I was a little upset that I had to do that. But it's funny because like I'm talking to the lady and my GPS is going off saying like turn left at the light. I'm like trying to talk to this lady. Why are you still speaking? But anyway, so I didn't know what my weight was because like I haven't weighed myself in like 1.5 years, like a year and a half. So like at last I remember, I probably weighed around like 273, something like that. 275. That could have been 2 years ago. I don't know. I probably did weigh myself when I was like down to 260s, but 203 ain't bad. That's actually surprising. If I had to guess, I would have said between like 220 to 240. If I had to guess, so I was like way off on my guess. I told the lady, I said I haven't weighed myself in over a year, and I said I've lost so much weight. I said I would not be able to give you accurate weight. So when I first got there, I had to wait for a long while. And this girl comes in, and apparently there was an accident. I guess she worked at a restaurant. There was an accident with a propane tank or something, and she burned her like face and ear, and it like caught her hair on fire. I didn't get a good look at her face. She had her mask sort of pulled up. It was difficult for her to wear her mask because of her burnt ear, but so she had her mask kind of held up to her. But man, she was in pain. And like when she said propane tank accident with workers comp and stuff, I'm like, ooh, that's rough. Cause I haven't had like fire burn from propane, but I've had like the actual propane tank not fastened properly to where it like shoots out like the freezing cold gas. So I have had like my fingers like sprayed on with propane. Now it's not like liquid nitrogen or anything like that, but it is really cold, and like it like really messes with your skin. So, but yeah, but man, I felt bad for her because she's like trying not to cry. She comes in. She said that like her work told her to go there so they can do workman's comp or insurance through that or something like that, and the lady's like, well, you probably should go to the emergency room. And but the lady wasn't sure if she could do her workman's comp through that or not, so they let her stay there. It's like a not like a minute clinic thing. It's like one of those like it is like a sort of emergency room sort of thing. It's basically a place where you go where you don't go to the hospital for like more serious stuff, like if you're like not feeling well at all, having like really bad sickness and you have to see like a doctor right away. It's like that kind of thing. So yeah, urgent care, that's it. Hey, Asian. But yeah, urgent care, that's it. So yeah, something like that. We're making spaghetti and meatballs. Right now we have our sauce simmering. Give you a quick peek at that. So that's our simmering sauce with our rosemary sprig on top. We have carrots, yellow, red, and jalapeno peppers. And we have our rice boiling. I know rice doesn't go with spaghetti and meatballs. That's for something else. Figured I'd just go ahead and make that while I'm doing streaming. So that's starting to boil. It's just doing it on the stovetop. Starting to boil, so I think once it gets a little bit more boiled, I'll turn it down to low, low, and then cover it back up. Actually, simmer is what I should do. Probably shouldn't be using that kind of pot. I'm not a huge fan of using that pot. I like using the one I'm doing the sauce in for the rice, but that's how it be sometimes. How are you doing, Asian? You doing alright tonight? What are you having for food? You're probably making like some amazing food. Here I'm making spaghetti and vegan spaghetti and meatballs. Alright. Turn this down to simmer. A little bit more salt. Good shake. Set that on top. Store-bought baked crackers. Smash. That's alright. I'm sure they're like exotically nicely plated and everything. I should move this to where it shows me more. It's not like that. Is that better? No, it's still too much up. Is that sort of better? I guess that's better. Oof. Of course, I have food. For dinner, I had Pillsbury dough boy. Cinnamon rolls. So that's why you're trying to get me to make cinnamon rolls. Because that's what you're eating. That's not a meal, that's a snack slash dessert. Should be like soccer and eat some broccoli. Ouch. My back's hurting. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to do for this. I should put a timer. 20 minutes. Since it's been a few minutes, let's do 18 minutes. Oops. Yeah, no, that's not. Timer 18. Then timer. There we go. Yeah, see, that's not a meal. Kind of want to see it. Like, I bought groceries today. I haven't really spent much time thinking about what I'm going to make out of them. I bought vegan hot dogs again because they were still on sale. Two packs for $6. So that's like, how many hot dogs is that? There's 8 hot dogs per pack. That's a lot of hot dogs for $6. I also bought some sauerkraut with like garlic and caraway seeds or something like that. I didn't know that they were caraway seed things. So, but like they had different types of sauerkraut. I probably would have preferred the beet sauerkraut, but I'm sure this is healthy too. I bought a thing of baby bella mushrooms, a large thing because I do love mushrooms. So I'll probably use that with my hot dogs. So I'll have the sauerkraut, I'll have red cabbage, green onions, just realized, did I get my bell peppers? Yeah, I got the bell peppers, okay. Couldn't remember if I got my 2 green bell peppers. So bell peppers, onion, sauerkraut, mushrooms, cabbage for my hot dogs, and spicy mustard. I did buy vegan mayo because I want to try and make sushi sometime this week. So I should be getting that sushi thing I bought on Amazon, the sushi roll kit thing with the bamboo mat and all that. Should be getting that Thursday, maybe even by tomorrow night. I don't know. Soccer got his like mouse super fast, so he'll probably get this pretty fast, depending on where it's shipping from. But so yeah, I'm gonna try making sushi this week. I have the sushi rice and I have the sushi nori, the nori sheets. I bought cucumber. I hate cucumber, but I think if I make it in sushi, I'll be alright. Have carrots, of course. Got avocado, green onion. I don't have any like meat, so like I didn't buy tofu or tempeh, but you can do that for sushi. I got soy sauce, and I did buy some rice vinegar, so yeah. So I heard you have to use rice vinegar for the rice, so yeah. Need to check on my sauce, get a little bit more stir. Trying to get it broken down more. Some of those chunks are pretty chunky. very saucy. Good gravy takes like hours to cook. That's not bad, but it definitely needs longer to cook. Oh yeah, sweet potato too. I'm gonna try using sweet potato in there too. I wonder how, like, I guess you would boil the sweet potato first. Because you kind of don't want it crunchy, so you probably want it a little bit softer. So you probably like parboil, I assume. You just do kind of, or I guess you could even steam it. Probably wouldn't be good steamed. Speaking of steam, I'm going to go ahead and chop this carrot up so I can steam it. Since I have this carrot. I might actually want to get some more carrots out and steam those. Just so I have more of a snack for later. Tomorrow or something. Looks like we are going to be open. We're not closing down, but we're going to try to get more restrictions in place for COVID precautions. Get rid of that. Steam that as like a carrot stick. All these roughly the same size. More or less. I'll just steam those when I get my pasta water boiling. Why is carrots so thin? A lot of carrots are thin. It just looks thin from the distance. Like, that's like my thumb right there. It's about the size of my thumb. So yeah, just the distance thing. It is thin, like this is super thin, like that's thinner than my pinky. Where's my camera? There. So that part was the end, where I was like, this is the thick part. So yeah. No, this is the carrots. Hey Zeph, making spaghetti and meatballs. Vegan. With carrots. Carrots in the sauce. Thank you, Zeph. Appreciate that gift sub. Hey, how are you doing, Zeph? Doing alright today? Staying safe? Oh, thank you, Asian. Turning the favor. That's pretty cool. Appreciate that. Let's see, I'm pretty sure. Does it say how many gift subs? Doesn't say how many. I guess I could probably look it up. See if it pops up when I click here. No, it doesn't. It's sad. Yeah. If you stick around, if you stick around, then you can, Jeddah and, not Jeddah, Ali, usually gift subs a bunch. Means I have 19 subs now. I just remember I forgot to add the sugar. It's probably a little too late. Oh, it says I have 15. I guess people are losing their subs today. So, when I started streaming, I had 17 sub points. Now I have 15. I guess some people are losing their subs today. I have pains. Why do I have pains? Why does it say I have pain? Oh no, that's not pain. Okay. Oh sweet, Caitlin got one and so did Kithron. That's nice. Thank you, Zeph. Appreciate that. Why am I speak sound overlay on? Hold on, let me get overlay on. I'll do that. And you can kind of see that in the background. We'll do this. Boom, there we go. Oh, it's not going to show it because everything else is in place of it. Is that the right overlay? That's not the right overlay. Hold on, let me find the right overlay. Overlay stream, that's what it is. There we go. Let's redo that again. Boom. So that was Zeph's gifted sub to some kind of Asian. And that's some kind of Asian's gift sub to Zeph. And then this is Zeph's gift subs to Caitlin and Kithron. And Zeph follows again. How's my timer for my rice? Got about 7 minutes left on the rice. Sauce reduced from 3rd and cornstarch 3rd. Nice. That sounds good. You guys got gifter badges, that's cool. I think I'm gonna go ahead and start boiling the water for the pasta. We'll steam our few little carrots here. Maybe, you know what, I'm gonna chop up more carrots. We'll steam a bunch of carrots. Because if I'm gonna be steaming carrots, I might as well steam a lot of them. Let me take my headset off so I can get my carrots out of the drawer. Gifted a sub to Good. Well, thank you. Good versus Skycrane. He would probably beat me. He knows how. He's a like professional chef, more or less. But thank you, C4. Good doesn't have time to do cooking streams, especially these days. I barely have time to do cooking. Well, I have the time. I just don't. I don't do anything. I'm the laziest person I know. Dude, I just opened this peeler, and it is absolutely amazing. I like it way better than my old one. Look how easy that is. Cut the stem off though, that's pretty great. This is way better than my other one. Yeah, the other one's like a super old potato grater, is that right? Not grater. Slicer. What is this called? That's why I'm not professional. So we got about 3 minutes left on the rice. Peeler, that's it. Peeler, yeah. Okay. I'm missing what chat is saying up above. You guys still talking about teriyaki? It's the most active chat I've had in a while. I'm not paying attention to it. I'm getting better at reading chat more regularly, especially when I know there's people in chat. Of course, it helps when the camera's up here, right in front of my face, so I can just look up and see my dashboard. I'll have to figure that out when my camera was messed up. Especially if Living Process ever watches me again. It's gonna be difficult to read my lips when my lips are down here. You can't see them. You're actually my most active viewer, C4. At least in the past, like, 2 months. 3 months. Jetta hasn't watched me very much lately. She used to be my, like, top viewer. I know people kind of tune in, or like, sort of watch but never chat. She chats when we do D&D. They usually check me out before they start their stream. Her and PG. Alright, that's it for the carrots. Let's chop them up. Top that a little bit. See here, so you want to keep them like little carrot sticks there. There's our beep buzzer for our rice. Check on the rice, not to be like actual time. Okay. Ooh, that looks good. Give me a fork. Do I have a fork? I have a plastic one. Wait, here. Is there a fork in this pile? There's spoons. Yeah, just give me a plastic fork. Plastic forks work, I guess. Just kind of fluff our rice. 2 cups of rice is a lot of rice. Seems to be cooked alright. Let's go ahead and turn that off. Okay. Add salt. That's our sea salt. Violet sea salt. Actually, no, let's do our lemon thyme sea salt. I don't know if it's sea salt, but lemon thyme salt. And some basil. I'm gonna say chat. It's better when cooked long. Yeah, that's just long grain rice. I'm not doing sushi rice. Oh, you're talking about Zeph. Never mind. Don't pay attention to me. So do you think you can turn to death? Maybe. I don't know. What did I say about that last time? He said something that kind of limited. He did say that if I turn it into something, I get better HP. So that's kind of cool. Here's a rice, by the way, so you can see it. That's a bad view. Pretty good. It's a little mushy on the bottom. Let me go ahead and get that put in a bowl. Ooh, that was salty. Here, carrots move over here. And let's use this spatula. Hopefully this doesn't melt the plastic. Do you guys usually use oil when you cook rice? Because I don't, and I kind of think I probably should. Or something, because I always end up with a bunch on, like, stuck on the bottom. Or is that natural? Is that how you're supposed to do it? Do I need to rinse it more? I usually rinse it twice. I actually did a little bit more than twice this time. Yeah, I don't have any of those, but yeah, that was a good idea. Alright. I need to get one of those strainer things for rice. Because I don't have one of those. So I usually just use the pot itself and just put my hand over the side of it and kind of drain it that way. But yeah, if I had the proper rinsing technology, that'd be great. But yeah, I guess some black beans with this, with some chopped up diced tomato with onion and lime. Got yourself a burrito bowl there. Oh yeah, avocado, of course. I'm only eating this because I'm hungry. I haven't really eaten things lately. So like Saturday night, or here, I'll start with Friday. Friday we ordered pizza. It was Papa John's, so I tried to make it as vegan as possible, with just a sauce, mushrooms, and banana peppers, and then I chopped up some spinach from outside that were selling. Friday night, I'm trying to remember. I don't think I had anything for. Oh, I ate the leftover pizza Friday night. And then I had waffles. So I had vegan waffles. I made 3 mini vegan waffles I made Friday night. Really good. And then I had on Saturday, I didn't eat lunch, skipped lunch. I had a bag of popcorn Saturday night. Sunday, Saturday night I had a salad. My mom sent like a salad kit thing. Not vegan, but I was hungry, so I ate it. Ate the whole thing. So I ate that Saturday night. That was the only thing I ate Saturday. Sunday, which I was here to cook, I didn't cook anything. I had a bag of popcorn Sunday night. And then Monday, my sister gave me an apple, so I ate a little bit of that. And then I came home and I did make a like cabbage with carrots and onions wrap. And I had a little bit of applesauce, bowl of applesauce. And then today I had croutons, some sweet potato chips, and right now I'm making this food. So that's like all I've eaten in the past few days. Well, I do have vegan butter, but yeah, I have heard about doing butter in the rice. Actually, I did use vegan butter last time I made rice, and it seemed to do alright. But you have a second account. I love Arcus. Wow. Let's check on our sauce here. Go ahead and stir that in. Oop. Did you just sub with your second one? Oh, thank you, Zeph. Oh, I heard my battery sound on my phone. I'm gonna plug it in. I'm not really chopping much of anything right now anyway, except for those carrots. My sprig of rosemary's all falling apart, which is probably okay. Lower this a little bit down below. That's hot. Alright. Now then, let's continue chopping these up. I'm gonna turn this camera off. Hi. Oops, that's not the right button. That is hi. Goodbye. I just want to charge this. For a bit, and I'll use that camera again. I met my follower goal quite a while ago. No thanks to you. Actually, do I have 100 followers? I'm pretty sure I do. I have 106 followers. And 19 sub points. I didn't really have a goal. It's just to get a lot of followers. Well, that wasn't the goal. That was just something that I saw when I was setting up stream elements. That's enough carrots. Let's get some water here for our pasta. I always just eyeball the water. I never measure it out. Alright, get that burner on to quick boil. Let's go ahead and get our steamer. Carrots in. Some of these might be too thick. Oops. Hello. I'm not reading chat. I need to read chat. I'm missing out on chat. Peel off this. Let's get sub from me for the month. And some veggies for a second. This song made me think it's Keisha. You have to come back next month when all these expire. Look at that good looking man. We stand Sky. So Sky follow goal. What's the milestone? Sky hates effort. Also Sky's effort. It's true. Now Allie does a lot of donating stuff. Start rival cooking. Go live. Whatever you do. You cook me, of course. Well, I don't really think there have been very many pics of you there. I think there are a few pics of you like in front of a lake or something like that. It was a while ago. You don't post very many pictures of yourself. Well, I'm like, that's not enough carrots. Yeah, they're still. They haven't put them all in yet. That's our carrots. Steam that. Once the carrots are done steaming, we'll go ahead and do our sauce. And kind of split that, turn that off, and get it jarred up, and then use the rest of what we need for our meatballs. This rice is cold enough, or not cold, but cool enough to put in the refrigerator. Do I have a proper word for that? That's not this one, is it? Yes, it is. and that will feed us. Both of these, the rice and the spaghetti, will feed us for. Spaghetti will be like 2 meals, even though it's like 4 servings. Uh, spaghetti will feed us for 2 days, 2 meals. I mean, which will be 2 days. And then the rice with black beans. I have 4 cans of black beans. 4. Uh, Black beans are super cheap at Aldi's, or at least a lot cheaper at Aldi's, so I get them there. I did buy 2 from Sprouts, but Sprouts had them for like $1.20 something. And they're like 80 cents at Aldi. Nah, D&D is Friday. Okay, told you. Read what he said. That plan should have worked perfectly. I should have asked like roll for like acrobatics or something, or roll for persuasion or something. I thought it would be like one of those things where like I walk out and I say you guys don't want to go in there, and then you two like come out and slice their throats or something like that, and it would have been epic. But we have to have a DM who doesn't allow things like that. Well, yeah, you could just take over for GB. I don't know how long the carrots will take to steam. The water will be boiling shortly, because I have it on a quick boil. As you can see by the ringing of fire around the pot. It's not a ring of fire. I kind of wish I did have a gas stove. Yeah, something. Just because like all those cooking shows and cooking videos, they always have the gas burner. I'm like, that looks like things heat up way faster on that. I want to walk. A walk is another thing I want. Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably just use a fork or something. So like that water is almost already boiled. Lower the heat. Let's check on the sauce. Let me pull this rosemary clove or sprig out. That's hot. Yeah, so that with our pile of messes. There's some cloves that broke off inside of it, which is perfect. Just perfect. This is looking pretty good though. I wish it would reduce a little bit more. When I use the rest of this, I'll probably cook it, slow cook it for longer. But as you can see it here, sort of. The steam's gonna kind of get in the way, but it's pretty good. feel like the carrots are still crispy. Like crunchy. It's probably good enough. Microphone mess up. So for these meatballs, plant-based meatballs by Gardine, meatless meatballs, says best in sauce, place frozen meatless meatballs into lightly simmering sauce and last 15 to 20 minutes of cooking. So let me go ahead and just dump some of the sauce in here. Yeah, ladle actually. Let me actually put some pan up. Probably oil this pan too. Just lightly. Just a touch. It actually was just a touch. That water's definitely boiling. That's still pretty crunchy. And lower that temperature down though. Probably didn't need to oil this, but we did. Spoonfuls of that. Should be enough for what we're going to make tonight. That's a little bit better. Set that back on there. Open this up. Six, seven, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think there's like 14 in here. Let's do 6. 6 meatballs. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, there's 13 meatballs. I think there's supposed to be 14. So it says 4 servings per. Oh, so I actually got extra. It says there's 3 meatballs per serving, there's 4 servings per container. So that would have been 12. So I actually got an extra meatball, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, let's put that back in the freezer. Let's check on this. Here's the fork. I don't think that's ready. That's hot. Get your spoon here. Get these meatballs covered in our sauce. This again. Oh, you guys haven't said very much. Yeah, I'm actually really wanting to make a vegan lasagna. I saw a few really good recipes lately, and I really love lasagna. I know I can get a lot of meals out of lasagna, so that's something I'm looking forward to making in the future. So maybe probably won't be like anytime soon, but maybe next month or something. April, June, or April, May, something. I don't know why I said April, June. April, May. Because if I can, because once we start, or already starting to get really busy, but once we get April, May here soon, it's gonna be like absolutely crazy. I'm not gonna want to cook at all. I'm gonna just want to come home and sleep. So I'll probably make lasagna on my day off. That way I have enough food for that week. So lasagna, like if you have a good lasagna dish, you can make a lasagna for probably that'll feed you for probably about a week. So yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna keep my eye out on lasagna uh, recipes and stuff to see which one does the best and which one I would prefer. So like I think is it cheap lazy vegan? Lazy cheap vegan? I think it's cheap lazy vegan. She made a lasagna that was really cheap. That seemed pretty cool. So I might try that. Are you talking about sauce? No, it's not too garlicky. Thankfully. It's not like my mashed cauliflower. I only used 2 cloves of garlic for this one. Of course, I think I only used 2 cloves of garlic for that cauliflower, mashed cauliflower. My apron came untied. I really have lost a lot of weight. Like I can basically like grab my rib cage, so I feel like I'm kind of skin and bones to some extent. All my fat and weight is like in my butt and my thighs. That's where all my fat is. I'm sexy from the belly button up. So you want to heat these until they're like fairly warm inside. But it also says not to overcook because it's not meat. So I don't know, something like that. Is this ready yet? Oh yeah, those are ready. Just set that right there, and then we'll set this in over here. Just to kind of be out of the way here. What is it called? Hot pad. Set down on top of that so I don't ruin my countertop. Alright, so water's boiled. As you can see. Let's add our pasta. Just turn that down to the one on that side. Let's see, what did I do with those scissors? Oh, I did that back. So this is the edamame spaghetti. So edamame, I forgot, I don't have that camera anymore. Wait, no, I do have that camera. That's the camera I do have. So edamame spaghetti. That's in there now. It's got 24 grams of protein per 2-ounce serving, which this is 8 ounces, so we're not eating at all. Let's see here. That's recipe. Bring 8 cups of water, 2 liters to boil. Add edamame spaghetti. Reduce heat and simmer for 3 to 5 minutes. Rinse, strain, and serve. Okay, timer. 3.5 minutes. Timer. Go ahead and kind of get this stirred in. There's our spaghetti stirring. so it's not in that block form. So my family keeps warning me of the dangers of soy products, and I don't think they understand what the dangers of soy actually are. There's actually a lot of benefits to soy. Oh, that's nice. Edit, moment. Edamame. I used to say, I always mispronounce it. I think I'm pronouncing it properly now, but I used to say like edame or something like that. Not edamame. Edame. Edame. Go ahead and get my phone, take some pictures here. What's our charge up to? 40%. Oops. Forgot. Took a selfie at the doctor's office. Plug this. Plug this in. Light. Get dash cam back up. It's gonna look weird. Hi, welcome back. Look at that good stuff right there. Sizzling. Then there's the butter sauce back there. Still kind of simmering itself. Doesn't that look absolutely amazing? Just forgot for that. Doesn't that look amazing? That looks pretty awesome, man. Like, that sauce is actually very tomatoey, which I usually don't make it very tomatoey. So I think it is reduced actually pretty well. Now, I know most of the juices are still left in the pot with the other stuff, but that's going to reduce more later on. I feel like that's the best view. Alright. I'm gonna set this back up. Right there. So I have boom and boom and boom. Alright. Spaghetti's done. Timer. The thing with this vegan pasta is it's usually more brittle. It doesn't take as long to cook, but that's really good. I really liked the black bean linguine that I made. That was really good. Or was it fettuccine? I think it was linguine. Could have been fettuccine. So one or the other. I just realized I have all my carrot strips in here, so I can't strain that. Rinse this out. Off, drain this out. This is actually, I don't see how this could feed so many people. So that kind of off to the side there. Alright. Get that stirred in. Temperature on that, or turn it off actually. Let's add a little bit of the sauce, kind of like the juice of the sauce. Maybe a little bit more sauce too. Okay. Alright. Show off the spaghetti. That's our dinner. And probably lunch. What are we doing? Oh, hold up. I'm not reading chat again. Alcohol, sugar, don't like chunking tomatoes though. Looks good. I don't like chunking tomatoes either. Yeah. Have you been writing down all my likes and dislikes for Telecon? No, I have not. I'm back. I'm going to go in a sec though. What's this about Telecon? Are we forcing Sky to cook for all of us? You don't have to force me. I'll cook for all of you. As long as we are all in favor of taking away Sky's right to reviews. I wouldn't reviews. I want to cook. See you, Zeph. I might have missed you, but goodbye. Thanks for the gift subs and all that. Alright, thank you, Adrian. It's, yeah. Actually, there's a lot of pasta. I've been kind of learning on my portion control a lot lately. Been trying to do better on not overeating. Well, not overeating, but just watching my portion size. Because usually I will eat, like, I would have eaten all this. Like, I would have made the sauce. I would have made the whole package of meatballs. I would have made the whole pack. Well, I did make a whole package of spaghetti, but I would have eaten the whole thing in, like, one meal. I probably would take breaks in between eating it, but I would eat it all and like tonight. So I'm trying to work on portion control. I'm gonna go ahead and get this pasta moved over before it gets stuck to the bottom of the pan. There's a little bit of water left in there. Is that even gonna fit? I don't think that's gonna fit. I might need a larger bowl. Do I have a larger bowl? This might hold more. Probably hold the same amount, but we'll see. No, I think that holds more. Portion control, yeah, I've heard of that. It's that's a good step to eating healthier, is just watching your portion control of the food you already eat before changing what you do eat. So like, instead of saying like I eat too much meat or I eat too many like junk food, instead of saying I'm gonna only eat broccoli, Brussels sprouts, and baked beans, or not baked beans, but black beans and something like that, instead of going to that, switching what you eat, just limit what you do eat as a start. So you kind of go from, dump some of this pasta water on here. It's probably too much pasta water, but it's gonna help. Um, that way, instead of having that harsh change where you're going from night to day, basically, you get that transition of, okay, I'm limiting what I normally eat, and then you can start switching or adding. I shouldn't say switching. You can start adding what you want to eat that would be healthier or give you more nutrients or give you more energy. So like instead of just eating like say a cheeseburger with fries, you eat a cheeseburger with less fries with maybe some broccoli or some green beans or peas or something like that, some green vegetable. Instead of having 4 slices of bacon on your burger, you put 2 slices of bacon and a tomato and lettuce and cabbage and good stuff. So that's a good way to kind of bring it back down to kind of portion control, switching up your diet to be a little bit more sustainable, and all that. I'm not going to make any of you go vegan or anything like that, but you should. But yeah, it's just having that portion control and just kind of watching what you eat, and just kind of being a little bit more aware of what you're eating, I think, is a good step. Binge eating disorder. Yeah, I had that in the past before. When I was growing in high school, I basically eat everything. Like, the only things I was picking on was, like, tomatoes and cucumbers. I still am picky on tomatoes and cucumbers. But for the most part, it's something that I just kind of got through, and it's like, yeah, I actually like eating Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts through high school was okay when my mom made them right. But my mom didn't make too many. Like, she would always try to have some vegetable or something like that when we ate dinner. She'd usually have a salad. Of course, whenever I had a salad, I wouldn't put much toppings on. I would have like the lettuce, cheese, croutons, like the crispy onions, and then like dump dressing on top. So that's kind of what salad I had. Not very nutritious. But yeah, so just kind of transitioning into like eating more vegetables. I always liked onions and peppers, so like that was never hard to eat. But like the portion control, like I said, and of course just like the eating more of what's good for me and less of what's not good for me. But yeah. You need to learn to like them because they're so useful in so many dishes. Like stir fries, burgers, pastas. Like you can use onions and peppers in most everything. Mushrooms is another good thing to get into. I know you don't like mushrooms. Fluff doesn't like much of anything either. You know, she's talked about things that she doesn't like. I remember the mushrooms. Make a list for me. If we ever do TurtleCon, make a list, and I'll try to do your portion without that stuff. Yeah, texture. I wonder if it's some mushrooms have different textures, sort of. They're all still kind of spongy-like, but I wonder if you would like it different. If you would like other types of mushrooms, or just like them prepared differently. Because, like, you can grill mushrooms. Grilled mushrooms is actually probably the tastiest way of doing mushrooms. But as far as, like, nutrient-wise, it would cook out a lot of the nutrients that are in mushrooms. Of course, mushroom's not a vegetable. It's a fungus. So it's actually a living organism. So people don't count that as against veganism, though. Thankfully. Can you imagine if mushrooms were not vegan? It was hard enough giving up cheese and such. Oh, oh, speaking of cheese. Get my, hold on a second. I'm gonna get my mozzarella cheese out. forgot about my, what is this? This is the, I don't know what brand. Earth-grown vegan cheese? I guess that's the brand? I don't remember the brand name. I guess that is the brand name. Grab a plate. Actually, you know what? I have a clean plate right here. Need to not forget about those carrots. Yeah, use this. There's probably actually 2 meals right here. So I said 3 meatballs is 1 serving. I need to set this down where this is anyway. Turn as much. I do still have my sauce on, so I need to remember to turn that off and put that away. Okay. Mushrooms can't feel. Yeah, that's what the thing is they don't have a nervous system. Yeah. A lot of people don't like eggs because of the texture. Like scrambled eggs or even fried eggs and such. Get some of these good carrots over here. I should season these carrots. Put some ground cumin on them. Ground cumin would be good. Just salt and pepper. Maybe a little bit of basil on top. Those are very difficult to make from what I've seen. Too much cheese. While vegan cheese actually does taste like normal cheese to some extent, they all smell the same in my opinion. And the texture is all the same. Which I guess cheese texture is about the same anyway, but it's something that it's hard to get around in my opinion. I wish cheese smelled differently. You know, my apron keeps coming untied. There we go. Carrots with spaghetti and meatballs with mozzarella cheese on top. Let me close that up. Set this back over here. Let me think. We made our rice, we made our sauce, we made the meatballs, we made the spaghetti, we made some steamed carrots. No, that can be oily. Like this one, it's a little stringy, if that makes sense. Like, not even stringy. I don't know how to describe it. But it always smells the same, but it does taste different. This cheese does taste a little bit more like Parmesan that I have. But yeah, it's good cheese, it's just kind of weird. Also, it doesn't melt fast, which kind of makes me sad. It melts, it just takes a while. Alright. So everything is off but our sauce, which I will probably jar up. I have this big jar here. It's an old honey jar that my mom sent applesauce in. I finished the applesauce the other night. I hope my mom will heal up fast. I talked to her on the phone today and she did not sound good. She said she was feeling slightly better than she had been. Of course, she just started getting sick Saturday. Well, she started her cough on Wednesday and got like a fever on Saturday. So there's still time to... Is my screen melding? What in the world is that? Is that on my side or is there like a oval in my head? Like where my eye and head are? Is that lighting? That's the lighting. That's probably some glare. That's weird. I don't know how that's happening, but that's weird. Some weird glare effect with the cameras. Alright, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to say before I go. Probably raid someone. I never raid anyone. What? Who pinged? Oh, D&D. Check availability for Friday. Oh. Check availability for Friday for D&D. Who shall I raid? Who's streaming? Let's see here. Let's see who's streaming. I need to raid someone. It's been a long while since I've raided someone. 5. Any smaller channels that I like to raid. We can raid Angelic. Let's raid Angelic. If it pulls up his actual Twitch channel. What's his Twitch name? Angelic Wraith _Wraith. Yeah, there it is. Just go ahead and turn our music off. Start the raid. We'll start the raid in a moment here. Let's see here. Click on his. I'm gonna get add. We'll mute that. Anyway, hope you all had a good time. Actually, he's not partner, but affiliate yet. Anyway, be sure to watch Angelic, see what he's doing. It looks like he's playing Minecraft. As always, stay happy, stay healthy, and I will see you all later. Bye. Bye-bye.
A health boost one? Oh, by